Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am so excited to be back and giving you guys a video. So, I am approaching the 1 year anniversary of topical steroid withdrawals, and we have all heard about the anniversary flares. I am not concerned about the anniversary flare because I feel like I've been doing everything within my protocol to take care of myself. So first of all, I want to give an update. My skin feels like skin. I have a lot of hyperpigmentation going on. As you can see right here, my color is starting to come through. Yay, I'm excited about that. My trouble areas right now is my hand. As you can see right here, that's still one of my trouble area. Like I got some hyperpigmentation still going on. Right there, you can see my camera is trying to focus in on it. But overall, like I am back to living my best life that I can, meaning going to the gym and actually being involved in things that I would like to do around the house. Next week, I'll be volunteering at the school. So I'm just so excited to just live a normal life. However, there are things that I have implemented and put into place to make sure that I continue to heal. So I'll be sharing more about that later on in this video. But I just want to tell you, if you're currently going through the thick of it right now, I see you, I feel you, I hear you. I know it can be exhausting and frustrating, but guess what? Healing is on the other side. So just keep going. Believe me when I say this, because I was in your place probably like a couple of months ago. Healing is definitely on the other side. I would like to share 3 of my changes and the whys behind it. So I read an article and it said something regarding that you have to tackle fungus and staph infections with multiple products at once because staph can get used to just one particular product. I just kept that in the back of my mind. So I heard a lot of people was talking about taking oil of oregano, and I was like, you know what? I think I want to give it a try. Please make sure you consult your doctor. I am not a doctor, right? So don't take what I'm saying and what's working for me to work for you. So make sure you consult with your doctor first. I just want to put that out there. So one thing that I found very helpful is taking the oil of oregano. This oil really dried out my hands. My hands was very moist. Right now I have a lot of hyperpigmentation, but it was very moist and I could not get it to dry out, and it used to get very red along here. If you understand anything about staph, then you know they say that is like the area with it compounds or something like that. I don't know, but anyways, I found that taking oil of oregano was a game changer for me. Not only because it helped with staph, it's used as a antibacterial, antifungal, and also anti-inflammatory properties. So that right there gave me assurance, like whatever was going on in the inside of me, if I had SIBO or CFO, it was taking care of that situation. And it also helped with gut health. And if you've been rocking with me, you know I struggle really, really bad with gut health. But one thing I can say since going through topical steroid withdrawal, I noticed a big change with my gut health and it's getting better. So I'm excited about that. Our skin, believe it or not, is a reflection of what's happening in the inside. So, balancing our gut health can help us reduce those flare ups and also the inflammation. I never paid attention to this until I started going through TSW, but I noticed if I drink alcohol, I'm a rum and coke girl, my face gets very flush, like red. And I think that's inflammation in my body. So this month, I allowed myself to drink alcohol, but starting March 1st, no more alcohol for me until after my birthday, which is in April. I'm starting a new challenge March 1st. And if you want to be a part of this challenge, definitely click the link in the show notes and make sure you join the community, Confidently Unstoppable. In January, it was all about rebuilding collagen. As you can see, my neck, I still have some work to do rebuilding my collagen. I'm going to start on March 1st. I did it in January and I really felt a difference in my skin. My skin to me is stronger and I love it. All right, the next big change that I made over the past couple of months is showering once a day. Now, you guys probably like, shower once a day. Listen, I didn't do no moisture because that just wasn't for me. Shout out to all the people that can withstand no moisture treatment, but that's just not me. I love taking my showers, and I also felt like I needed to take showers to make sure I kept like staph and fungus down. And knowing that I was taking a shower gave me an ease of mind. I was showering or bathing twice a day. I kept it the same throughout the entire process. And listen, it burned, it hurt, but guess what? Your girl was still getting a shower in. I just managed my time. Even when I was putting on my moisturizer, I would spend about 10-15 minutes scratching after putting the lotion on. Your girl was going to get a shower, and I definitely was going to utilize my moisturizer. Now, one thing I need to probably come over here and talk about the different products. I'm just going to stick to the OG, and those are the products that I was using before TSW. Now, body wash, I kind of keep it simple, like a facial wash for my body. I have this amazing young lady. She's inside of one of my communities. She makes my soap. I'll make sure I give her a shout out on the show notes. She makes my soaps, and this last batch that I got had tea tree oil in it. I'm a big fan of tea tree oil because it has a antibacterial property in it. And I feel like fungus is something that I struggle with my journey at TSW. Hence why I have a lot of marks on my face. I had TSW like really bad on my face and my neck. Thank God that is out the way. So therefore I had her make my soap, and I feel like it's covering me when it comes to keeping the bacteria down. I believe in implementing sustainable protocols. I see a lot of people try different strategies when it comes to staph and fungus, but I keep it simple. I take 2 baths now a week, meaning like submerging my body in the bathtub, and I use Dead Sea salt. I'll make sure I put those links inside of the show notes. And I have cut it down to a 1/2 cup of Dead Sea salt inside of my bath water. And I take my baths on Thursdays because that's when I do my 4-mile run. When I come back from the gym, I definitely want to submerge and soak my little body. And Sundays, I love starting my week off with a nice bath on Sunday. So I do my Dead Sea salt bath, and I love it, love it, love it. And I also do a Dead Sea salt facial, meaning just taking this Dead Sea salt water and wiping down my face and neck with it really good, and my ears. As you can see, I have on earrings. I normally don't wear earrings if I don't have anything to do, because I did get TSW on my ears really bad as well. So they are shedding. So, I try my best to not wear earrings if I don't have anything to do, or if I'm not recording any type of content. I try and keep it simple. Let me see. Showering once a day, 3 to 4 times a week. So I try not to break a sweat on those gym days, so I don't feel the pressure of taking a bath, because if I feel like I need to take a bath, baby, your girl is getting in the bath. I'm getting in the bathtub. I'm getting in the shower. One thing that I notice when I only shower or take 1 bath a day, like the water doesn't burn or irritate my skin. So I feel like my skin has a time to continue to dry out and get a little stronger, which is really good. I know that may sound weird, but showering can really strip your natural oils from your body, and it makes it harder for you to heal. So the next thing that I want to talk about is exfoliating. Now, I bought these little gloves from Walmart, and I'll see if I can find a link to some that look alike it, or maybe Amazon. I love exfoliating my skin. I feel like that, this is just my opinion, but the red sleeves, and when you have hyperpigmentation like this, I feel like this is all dead skin that have to come off. So I exfoliate, and I notice that TSW smell Everybody know what that smell is, but we're not going to talk about it. I feel like it goes away when I exfoliate that dead skin. I also feel like when I exfoliate my skin, my complexion starts to come in too. Now, I tried to dry brush my face once, y'all. That was the worst mistake I probably could have did. So dry brushing, I leave that to my body. I do that as soon as I wake up in the morning, because for some reason when I wake up in the morning, like I'm extremely dry, like completely dry out. So I like to exfoliate then my entire body. And I have gotten to the point now I don't need to put on lotion before I go to the gym in the mornings anymore. I don't look so ashy. Yes, I used to wake up like ashy, gray ashy. So I feel a little bit more comfortable. So I dry brush, I put on my workout clothes. And if I feel like I need more moisturizer, I will use tea tree oil just to put on my neck so I can turn my neck, because I don't like that stiffness. Shout out to all the people that does no moisture treatment. Just not for me. My face, gotta wash my face. Like something I've been doing since I never stopped doing. That's just me personally. When I wake up in the morning, I don't use like a facial wash or anything. I just wipe down my face and then I put tea tree oil on it. I'm really scared of like fungus because y'all, you should have seen my face. Like my face was just really, really bad. So I put tea tree oil on it, and then I use Eucerin Original, and I mix it a little bit with Aquaphor. Some people don't like petroleum because they say you're going to get elephant skin. I think you're going to get elephant skin no matter what if you got a bunch of dead skin on you. So I use it. I continue to use it, and I just take my collagen, and I feel like my collagen is working for me. So I have to exfoliate, and I do this to avoid just that rough skin. That rough skin, the smell, oh my gosh, the smell. And it's a lot of dead skin that really needs to come off your body. I am still amazed at how much dead skin I keep seeing fall off of me. Like, it is crazy. And I love that my skin feel like skin again. It's all smooth, you know, got a hyperpigmentation going on, but at least I can say my skin is smooth. All right, so you guys, I just wanted to come back on here and tell you guys your girl is back. You can expect one video from me a week. The biggest changes that I have made over the past couple of months is taking oil of oregano, showering once a day, and getting my dead sea salt baths in on Thursdays and Sundays. Now, if I see that I am shedding a lot of dead skin, you will know. Especially if you go to the bathroom, you will see the trail behind you. I will take a bath because I know that is my body like way of saying, hey, get this skin off me, get this dead skin off me, and I'm here for it. So yeah, a lot of times when I sit in the bathtub, it literally just float off me. Sorry, maybe TMI, but listen, at this point, we all just trying to survive TSW. Exfoliating, I love it. I love this little brush thing that I got from Walmart. It's like a facial cleanser. I try and do that at least 3 to 4 times a week as well. As you can see, I'm over here scratching 3 to 4 times a week as well, because I just don't like the buildup of the skin or the flakes. A lot of people keep their flakes on. Unfortunately, I'm not walking around with flakes on my face. I will go to the gym, but eventually I will come back and I'll get those flakes off every other day and make sure I continue to soak my face in dead sea salt. So I just want you guys to know healing is a journey, and you really don't know how fast or slow you're going to go, right? A lot of people get out here and they do the gut test, but I didn't do any of that. I had an actual allergy test back in 2022. I felt like it was pretty accurate. It was before I started going through TSW, even though I probably had signs and symptoms of TSW. I just looked at my situation as a overgrowth of bacteria and fungus and candida and parasites. That's how I looked at my situation. And I changed my diet to make sure that I was eating a lot of probiotics and prebiotics and focus on the things that I can control, right? So you have to remember to focus on the things that you can control. And a lot of that is your mindset, your habits, your protocols, and how you show up for yourself every day while dealing with TSW. I know a lot of people do no moisture treatment, right? But if you're someone who has already struggled with anxiety or depression, then I wouldn't put myself through no moisture treatment, because every move you make, you're going to be reminded that you're going through TSW. That is something that I did not want to experience. I wanted to be able to turn my neck, and even if I wasn't looking in the mirror, I didn't have to feel like I was going through TSW. I did what I could to get my life back. And I felt like God made me. And I knew eventually my body was going to get back to how He made me. I just needed to get the stuff out of me. So I'm in this with you, and I'll keep sharing what works for me. If this video helped you, drop a comment. Let me know that you came by. I'm here to support you in any way that you may need support. Make sure you hit the like button so we can continue to push this information out to other TSW warriors. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe to the channel. My goal is to reach as many people as possible going through TSW. So if you found this helpful today, definitely subscribe and come back for more. Until next time, my friends.